carcinogens that are in modern day fires are killing us. They're killing firefighters at a higher rate than the normal population.
Where there's fire, there's smoke. And for firefighters, that smoke is the most dangerous threat they face on the job. It billows off furniture, appliances, and carpets, creating toxic waves of cancer-causing fumes. And the threat from that smoke so bad, the International Association of Firefighters says cancer is now the #1 cause of death for firefighters across the country. As Ursula Perry shows us, the men and women who save lives are now working to save their own.
Eugene Hull has been a firefighter for 34 years. 10 years ago, he was diagnosed with synovial sarcoma, forcing doctors to amputate his right arm.
I remember going home, riding down the road, and I was crying like a baby, and my wife asked me what's wrong with me, and I said, that's a part of my life that I'll never do again.
Hull reinvented himself, returning to work as a trainer for the next generation of firefighters. Part of that training now includes protecting themselves from what is believed to be the biggest threat against their lives, cancer.
We used to fight fire with no mask. A badge of honor was to have dirty turnout gear. And we've learned now that, it's important that we wear a mask, and it's important that we clean our gear and we stay clean.
A recent study found that roughly 20% of firefighters developed cancer. The rate for the general U.S. population is only 8%.
That study showed the most common types of cancers in firefighters are prostate cancer, lung cancer, colorectal cancer, and leukemia.
Fires of today are different than they were 30 years ago. Burns a lot hotter, a lot quicker, and it gives off a lot more toxic smoke.
Flame retardants alone double the amount of smoke and release 10 times more toxic gases.
And you see the vents.
Retired firefighter James Horn, who was diagnosed with sarcoma, shows off new, innovative ways to reduce the potential risk of occupational cancer.
When the alarm goes off, the ventilation system kicks on and removes the exhaust.
And each firefighter has more than one set of gear, all of it thoroughly cleaned after every fire call. New precautions that are protecting a new generation of firefighter, even though it comes too late for thousands more. Ursula Perry, KSAT 12 News.
Texas is one of 34 states that now have laws presuming that if a firefighter gets cancer, it was likely caused by the job. In most cases, that makes them eligible for workers' comp and protects their job while on disability.